What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today, guys, we're going to have a live game. We're going to have a Runa Randomer style game, which you're going to hear in a second, and it's going to be a weird cut point because I actually recorded the full video, and in that video, I talked about if EA released anything brand new at 6 PM that would be fun to talk about, we'd go and talk about it and put it in the start of the video. So you'll hear me reference a few times today, things that might come. And this is it, basically. So, it should make sense now that I've explained that later on in the video. But EA released a Premier League player. It is Trossard. And it leaves me confused a little bit more than anything at all. First of all, I knew they would do it. I said they would do it. They put a win condition on the objectives there. You now got to score a goal in two separate rivals wins with all the Premier League teams except for the bottom three, Norwich, Sheffield and Villa, where you just need to score with those players, I guess because they're the newly promoted teams or something. I don't know. You get some 2 rare gold players packs and some 2 players packs. It's a good split. I think it's a 14 and 6 split. No, 15 and 5 split. So that's not bad. 15 2 rare gold player packs. They have a value, a market. Like if you were to purchase them, if you were to build one, it would cost you a minimum of like 4,000 coins. So they're giving out a fair old amount of packs there, which is obviously quite nice. But yeah, I'm happy as a left wing. It leaves me confused with the wing condition for the, ultimately, I did make a video on this on my main channel, of course. People on the main channel would want to watch this and not to want to say the same thing twice or go over old ground or, beat a dead horse or whatever. It's left me just a little bit frustrated, I suppose, because of a few things. First of all, it does say complete this set to earn untradeable rewards. Hold on to the group reward for an additional upgrade opportunity. So that means now that Trossard and Politano, which by the way they have changed from a storyline player to a league player, which means the storyline players will not be getting upgraded. So once again, something stupid. I don't know why they've done that. Like it seems like they go out of their way to just annoy their customer base, and I don't get it. So yeah, Politano's changed, but so Politano and Trossard are going to be upgradable. But as we've already discussed a little bit, the question is, well, the questions are, when will it be upgradable? By how much will it be upgradable? And how will we be able to upgrade it? If we can upgrade these cards to high levels via gameplay, I'm down to grind for 20 hours, 25 hours, 30 hours to get this Trossard. Because if I can turn him into a 94 rated left wing by January, February, March, happy days. If, however, this only goes up to like an 89 or a 90 at team of the season, couldn't give a damn. Also, if this is upgradable via SBCs, which I think is the most likely course of action because I don't know how they would do it otherwise. But if this is upgradable by SBCs, again, this is going to be something that, yes, you're going to have an upgrade opportunity, and it only says 1 as well. So is it going to go up to an 87? Will it be a +1? Will it be a big boost, up to a 90 or a 94 or something? But if it's via an SBC, it's going to cost you to upgrade it. So it's going to cost you an obscene amount of time to collect the card and then an obscene amount of coins to upgrade the card. And I don't think that should be the way it's happening. Obviously, as I say, we don't know how it's going to happen. But the bottom line is here is, like, in terms of Trossard, you've got Sané, Mane, and Hazard, who are immediate comparisons to him, right? Hazard because he's Belgium, Sané and Mane because they're Premier League left mids. When you look at the card and compare it, specifically its in-game stats to those cards and how long it will take, my great frustration comes again from the fact that they are asking you and requiring you to spend a lot of time to get this card in gameplay. Last year, guys, I pushed for gameplay objectives. I wanted more of this, and I still want more of this. I just wish that either the reward would match and merit the time spent, whichever way around. So the amount of time that you're going to require to get this Trossard, it should be a way better card than this. Give me a season objective where it's like, you do next to nothing and you get a small upgrade on a card. Like if this Trossard was done like Mbabu, much better. If it was done like Sissoko, much better. But because it's done like it's been done, it has an imbalance where some people are going to spend 20, 30, even 40 hours trying to get this because of the fact that it's in a win condition. If you spent that same amount of time doing almost anything else in this game anywhere else, you would make so many coins that you could just go and buy Hazard or an Icon or Mane or even Neymar or Inform Mbappe. Like, there were so many options. And so you don't get rewarded for the time that you spend on the game for the card that you get, where it's just going to keep forcing people into menus. But anyway, guys, that was what I just wanted to show you before we get into the live game and the gameplay. Let me know what you think about Trossard. The card is pretty good. The in-games are decent, and he becomes all right with the Deadeye Chem style. But I'll be interested to hear your guys' thoughts down below, and let's get into the video. Today, we are going to have a, I guess, Ruin a Randomer-esque video. One live game of Foot Champs using the new Ian Rush card. Well, not the new Ian Rush card, the new, for me, Ian Rush card. And this is the team we're going to be using him in. So we've got Rush and Right up front. We have got one game on him. We subbed him on in Rivals. I completed basically all objectives now. There's just not a lot to go on. When I say basically all objectives, everything other than 2 squad battles sections, which is to score 40 and scoring 60. We may get through those throughout the season, we may not. We don't need them. I think last season showed us we was about 32,000 XP over the 100k mark, so I'm not desperate to get those ones done. And I've already missed out on a few things here today as well, but we did the Cannonball Libertadores, and we did the Gareth Bale, no, N'Golo Kante, yeah, Kante story there as well, to get the bits and bobs here. And with EA releasing this consumables pack, there are 2 really easy coin making methods right now if you just want to be patient. So this consumables pack contains 12 items, 1 rare, and I think 6 gold or 8 gold. And what it's done is it's kind of semi-crashed, not crashed, but it's made an impact on the consumables market of mostly common consumables. So a lot of chem styles, no position modifiers, of course, because position modifiers are rare consumables. But chem styles have come down about 20 to 25% from where they naturally are. And of course, right now, with no extremely cheap SBCs causing them to be any value anywhere else, they're just quite cheap. So for example, you can get Deadeyes right now at about 900 coins. Maybe even 800 coins if you want to snipe them, but 900 coins very comfortably. There's loads, there's pages of them there. And on any given Thursday and Monday after rewards, and any time EA release of an SBC where Deadeye is a primary chem star for that player, these will go up to like 1500 instabin. So depending on how much you want to wait, I'm not telling you to buy Deadeyes specifically, and we'll explain why in a second, but there are a lot of chem styles out there that you can invest in right now. And it might take a week, it might take 2 weeks, it might take 3 weeks, but you will eventually be able to make a killing off of Deadeyes. Last year, we bought some centre forwards cam cards when they went down to like 1.8k. I didn't invest nearly enough coins as what I should have done. And eventually they went back up to 5k about 2.5, 3 weeks later. And I had sold them for about 3.5, 4.2s, but missed out on loads of coins and didn't buy enough in the first place to actually warrant. Well, I bought enough to make a good amount of coins, but I could have invested everything. So I've got 1.25 million coins right now. I've already invested in a lot. And the reason why I don't want to explain specifically the exacts of what I'm investing in is because of what happened with anchors. When we talked about anchors have been fluctuating over the last 4 or 5 weeks when they're not, when there's no reason, when it's not rewards day, basically, they were going down to about 2,800 to 3,000 coins. And then when reward day came, everyone packed loads of players. They want to put anchor chem styles on them, on their red cards, on their new, I don't know, maybe you packed an untradeable Sergio Ramos. You want to pop an anchor on him with shadows, the fact that they were extinct. Anchors kept fluctuating from like 2.8 to 3k all the way up to like 4.5 to 4.8k. When I talked about that, what happened is people kept investing in them so much at around 3.5, 3.6, 3.7k. So they never actually went down as low as 3k again. And then when it came to rewards day, because I had talked specifically about anchors, so many people had invested in anchors, it was oversaturated that when rewards day came, anchors didn't even really go up in price. They went from like 3.8 to 4 to about 4.2 to 4.3. So you're limiting how much you make per card after tax at 4,400 as well. You're barely making 100 or 200 coins a card. It wasn't really worth it. So I don't want to tell you exactly what chem styles or consumables to invest in for the first easy money making method, because it will have a weird adverse effect on the market for a few weeks. And what you'll notice now is that anchors, because again, it's taken a few weeks to get to this point, but they are slowly but surely coming back down to the 3.3, 3.2 mark. But even with that, I wouldn't necessarily suggest investing in them because of what EA did with shadows and hunters. So if you didn't know, and if you have any shadows and hunters in your club right now that you can sell, EA changed the price range of them to 25,000 coins. And so shadows are now no longer extinct. So people, I wouldn't recommend paying 12k for a shadow. It's outrageous that you can pay more for a chem style than for literally 99% of the players in the game. If you are buying this for this many coins, you're just doing it wrong. But because they're now on the market, because people don't have to use an anchor instead of being able to use a shadow, it will have a negative impact on the anchor market. So again, I wouldn't necessarily recommend you going into the anchors right now, but just use a bit of due diligence for yourself. But ultimately, there is a massive influx of consumables, and that's made an impact on the consumables market. It's reduced it, from what I can gather, about 20 to 30%, which means long term, when it recovers naturally, you can just make 20 to 30% on your coins as long as you invest in the right things. And then the other way to make some really good coins right now, guys, is through bronze pack method again. I want to just give you an idea as to why specifically now more than ever. I know we've done videos on BPM before. We've talked about BPM over so many years, but with the MLS SBC being released, with the CSL players, and what we've got right here, I believe, the Norwegian, is it the Norwegian league players that have gone up? No, it's the Danish league players that have gone up, I think. The bronze pack method right now is crazy for making coins. So if you guys have got 10,000 coins and you're looking to make some easy coins, maybe you just started FIFA this week, you know, maybe you got a few things going on where you haven't been able to trade much and haven't been able to pick up a lot of coins, just go and open 10 bronze packs and sell everything that you can, sell everything that's sellable, and let me know how much profit you make. So right here we get, this guy's probably not worth anything. This guy might be worth something because he's rare and English. So he's actually not right now. He will be in time. But this guy is probably worth a fair bit. So there you go. The Chinese league centre-back, he's worth like, there's one there for 1,500 that's just been listed, and then 1,800. So I'll list mine for 1,600 and maybe 1,700. He'll sell after that other one goes. And that's already paid for the 3 packs that we've opened, let alone everything else that we got involved in them. Obviously, it gives you free contracts and then fitness cards that you can use instead of having to buy fitness. So yeah, there's two and there's another Chinese league player again. And he's selling for about 600 coins. And that's just, again, it's just easy coins. So if you guys want to make yourself some nice easy coins right now, bronze pack method and chem style or consumables investing in general is a really easy way to do so. And with that being said, guys, I'm expecting something at 6 p.m. Apparently there's a new card type. I don't necessarily know if it's going to be in the game today. If it is, we'll pop a little segment in right at the start of the video. If it's not, then something's coming on Footwatch's Twitter. You guys know well, maybe you don't know Footwatch, but Footwatch, they like kind of crawl EA's coding, and when EA change something in their, in their back end, when they change something in their codes and such, what a team to come up with. This is my first game of the weekend league. This guy's got an insane team. Yeah. When they change something, Footwatch always spot it. And they've said that usually they can actually see what card type EA have added and kind of guess what's to come based off of that. This time around, they said that EA have added a new card type into the database. It's got the same code as the Headliners card from last year. So potentially we've got a Headliners promo coming today, or potentially they've changed what the card type is for, and we don't have a Headliners promo coming today, and it's some other random new card. Who knows what that might be? And potentially it's not today either. However, usually when they put something in the code, it's the next day that they release that card type. So it could be a brand new SBC, it could be a brand new promo, with Black Friday coming next Friday, and then obviously Cyber Monday to be part of that as well. I wouldn't expect it to be a new promo personally, but it would be cool if it was a card that you could play for, maybe a new season objective, maybe a new milestone. Maybe they're putting in some new milestone cards. Damn, I pulled my defender out there. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And if there is nothing at 6. If there's nothing like, well, no new things, then then this will just be the video today. And if there is something, then we'll go and have a look at it when it comes out at 6, and I'll pop that into this video as well. So with my team, guys, people seem to be people seem to be intent on me changing my team. I'm happy with my team. Even Vasquez is a good card. You know, with the right chem style on, he's a very good card. This Politano card here, he's brilliant. If you guys don't have him from objectives yet or from milestones, I highly suggest you go and get him, because he is a fantastic card to play with. And then obviously with Ian Wright and now Ian Rush, and there is Ian Wright with the first goal. Lovely finish from the good Ian on this team as well. Yeah, with Ian Wright and Ian Rush up front, I've got nothing going on with this team, you know, especially this weekend specifically. For those of you who don't know, I'm going away on Sunday for a few days, so I'm going to be cramming in my Foot Champs games as much as possible. I've never played more than like 12 or 15 on Friday before. Usually we actually play 7 to 10. You know, sometimes we'd mostly play 10. Sometimes we'll play less than that. And then we typically save our bulk of our games for Sunday, because it just becomes, you know, a little bit easier, obviously. But with regards to this weekend, I want to get to 14 wins at an absolute bare minimum. So I am going to be playing to at least 7 wins on Friday, no matter how many games that takes me, and then at least 7 more wins on Saturday, no matter how many games that takes me. But if I've got time, if I can get all my other videos sorted out for over the few days that I'm away, I want to just force in as many games as I can. And I think there could be a positive impact on playing loads more on Friday, because the matchmaking, like right now, the pro event is going on, and I'm excited to see if the free kick glitch gets used in the pro event. I wonder if they've had like a word from EA and been told not to use it. So if you guys are watching it, keep an eye out for if they have a free kick, and then if they use it or not, because EA might have been like, look, you can't use this in competitive setting. So yeah, we're in a position where the team's good, and we're only going for 14 wins this week at the very least, because of the fact that I'm going away. But obviously last week we went to 14 wins. We didn't get anything good out of rewards. In general, rewards aren't very good anyway. Come on, Ian, let's go. That was nearly a good goal. Just in general, the rewards. There you go. Ian Rush. Oh, he's not going to score it, is he? Oh my God. Why is that touch so heavy? That's crazy. Yeah, so, you know, maybe it's a good team of the week. I don't know. But for next week, for Black Friday week, obviously it's going to be Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It's going to be a big promo week, or a big promo weekend. You know, last year they did, we got Ian Wright running back on. Oh my God, he's actually got away with that. I tried to just run in a straight line when he slid in. I was hoping for the easy pass, but it wasn't to come. Yeah, so for this week and probably for next week, I'm not going to focus too much on champs, which means I don't really need to focus on my team too much. I don't need to change the players. I don't need to improve the squad to a high level, because I'm not playing to a high level of FIFA in Foot Champs. That's going to be a nice goal. Oh, he's missed that. And so what I want to be doing, as I said to you guys before, is just using the coins I've got. I want to get at least 10 mil liquid for Team of the Year. And although it doesn't look like I'm close, I'm not far off. I'm quite far off, but I'm not far off. We've actually got about 3.5 million coins liquid if we went liquid with everything. Obviously, packing Rush was a big part of that, but I've got about 600,000 coins in consumables. Oh, God damn it. About 600,000 coins in consumables at the current low market value. So that's how much I've invested, basically. I've invested 600,000 coins in consumables, which means at the current market value, I could get 600k back. Wait, is this guy even playing? What did you see his centre back? His number 3. What happened there? In terms of selling to lazy buyers, I could sell them probably for 800,000 coins. I have a feeling this guy's gone. I could probably sell them for 800, maybe even 900,000 coins. And then if I wait for the market to recover, I'll generate 20% more just because I've invested at a low point. So I know you guys meme me a little bit on this, but we could potentially have, you know, 1 million to 1.2 million, 1.2 million's worth of invested consumables here over the next week or so. With the 1.3 million in coins that we've currently got as well, that puts us up to 2.5 million, give or take, maybe 2.2, 2.1. With Ian Rush going to be selling for over 400k, that puts us up to that 2.5 to maybe 2.7, 2.8 million bracket. And then with everything else I've got in the club, all the golds that I've got, so many things going on, Jesus, man. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of coins. So we end up getting this win here. Quite a comfortable win as well. Ian Wright with the first goal. Lovely little step over, cuts inside, drills that across, goes off the post, so it doesn't count as a shot on target. And then Ian Rush missed. Son, for me, should have been a goal. Son missed for him, probably should have been a goal. And then we get that final goal and he quit. So he had a really, really nice team there. But very nice to come through that one with a comfortable win against such a good team. And yeah, so hopefully there was some nice stuff at 6 p.m. that we can add into this video. If not, that is going to be the end of the video today. So Ian Rush's first game, he didn't do amazing things. He's not necessarily better than or worse than Vardy or Jonathan or Toko Akambi or Vale or Pookie. I mean, we got Dzeko there. We have so many strikers that we can use instead of him. But obviously our first ever pack pulled first owned icon, our third first owned icon, is nice to have in the club there. And that, guys, is going to be the end of the video. So if you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.